The phrase, the unifier, in the Nigerian political space, you would agree with me, is synonymous with only one and no other, Atiku Abubakar. He is the presidential candidate of the political organization that used to pride itself as the biggest political party in Africa. We hardly hear that nowadays though, but does that phrase truly explain the character and person of Atiku? You may ask, why do you care? Just follow me.
Atiku Abubakar is not a ruler. He is a leader par excellence.
Atiku is a true Nigerian.
Atiku is not a biased Nigerian. He is not a tribalist.
It is seen in his detribalized nature.
He's a man who has a unifying spirit.
Atiku is a unifier.
Atiku is a unifier. He believes in Nigeria. He's a good man.
He has the capacity of uniting Nigeria as one.
Atiku can unite Nigeria. He has the capacity to do that.
You know that Nigeria's general election campaign is already in top gear. A couple of days ago, candidates of the major political parties took turns in Kaduna to address and sell their candidacy to the north at the Arewa House. As you may have seen in the shot I earlier posted, Atiku Abubakar made arguably one of the most controversial statements a politician has had to make in recent time.
I know the whole of this country. I have built bridges across this country. I think what the average northerner needs is somebody who is from the north and who also understands the other parts of Nigeria and who has been able to build bridges across the rest of the country. This is what the northerner needs. He doesn't need a Yoruba candidate or an Igbo candidate. This is what the northerner needs.
Now, without mincing words, what Atiku has done here is what is called playing the ethnic card. It is a tool or technique that desperate politicians have used over the years in swaying votes. It is clearly a divide and rule tactics. In the video, it will seem like Atiku is speaking the mind of the North or merely re-echoing their desire. Arguably, I would say it seems not to be the case here. One wants to ask, where and how did Atiku sample opinion or do a poll to know the generality of opinion as to who the North wants to vote and where they want the next president of Nigeria to come from? It will seem like this is a deliberate and very subtle attempt by Atiku to project a narrative and cow the North into prioritizing parochial sentiments of ethnicity and religiosity ahead of competence. Now, let me quickly state here that I am not by any means saying Atiku is not qualified to be elected president. What I am simply saying is that Atiku has now gone overly desperate and wouldn't mind using divisive tools to achieve his lifelong ambition of being president. So the question is Atiku being a unifier a ruse? Going by the Kaduna development, was this just a mere jingoism and strategy by a politician to have a national appeal and continue to garner southern votes? It would appear that now that the southern votes are seemingly not guaranteed anymore, Atiku is now showing his true colors, especially as 2023 is seeming like his last chance to achieve this lifelong ambition. Atiku seems to have activated a make or mar strategy. Again, I'm not insinuating anything, I'm just thinking loud.
This is what the northerner needs. He doesn't need a Yoruba candidate or an Igbo candidate. This is what the northerner needs.
Doesn't this situation remind us of Deborah Samuel and the Atiku tweets? Remember how Atiku Abubakar put down his tweets condemning the gruesome murder of Deborah, the Christian girl who was lynched in Sokoto on the accusation of blasphemy. Apparently, elements from the north are threatened to frustrate Atiku's bid to be president for the stance he took on the matter. Atiku, in a swift response, quickly deleted the tweets to pacify those elements. It's now many months after that unfortunate event, and just when we are trying to move away from that and let bygone be bygone, alas, this happened. With these developments in mind, is it being overly critical to now begin to look at the man Atiku Abubakar again? Who is Atiku? What does he truly stand for? What are his true motives? Can he be trusted with the peace, unity, equitable distribution of resources of the Nigerian state? Many questions begging for answers.
This is what the northerner needs. He doesn't need a Yoruba candidate or an Igbo candidate. This is what the northerner needs.
In all fairness to him, I can give Atiku the benefit of doubt. Maybe Atiku is not really an ethnic bigot. Going by recent developments, it doesn't seem like a unifier either. There is definitely something between Atiku the bigot and Atiku the unifier. Only time will reveal it. Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe, like, share if you don't mind. I really appreciate your support here. My Naija people will not do well. What's up, my Naija people? How una dey? My name is Efe Cole Amadin, a political activist, public affairs commentator and writer, multimedia practitioner, and business person. My goal is to promote political participation and awareness, influence public opinion for national development. I'll be bringing you updates and insightful analysis on developments in the Nigerian political sphere